Troy.
Measure 118 is getting a lot of attention as we near the November election. The initiative would impose a tax on corporate sales in the state and give those funds back to Oregonians. In Your Voice, Your Vote coverage, KZI 9 News reporter Albert James breaks down the ballot measure and spoke with those in favor and opposed about how they think the initiative will impact the economy.
The Springfield City Club held a forum Thursday afternoon about the big ballot measure voters will decide on in just a couple of weeks. Proponents of Measure 118 say it's going to help people financially, while opponents say the exact opposite.
And the idea was that wouldn't it be great if giant corporations paid a little bit more taxes, and then we use that money to directly improve the lives of every single Oregonian. That's really what we're talking about with Measure 118. That's all it is.
Antonio Heisbeer says the notion for an increase in corporate taxes started in 2018, but only made it to the ballot this election cycle. If passed by voters, the measure would increase the corporate minimum tax by 3% on companies with sales in Oregon above $25 million. That money would then go back to all Oregonians, either in the form of a tax rebate or cash.
People are going to spend this money. And when people spend money, our economies thrive.
But not everyone agrees.
We believe Measure 118 would make Oregon businesses less competitive.
Preston Mann with trade group Oregon Business and Industry says the proposed tax would increase costs for companies beyond those who do $25 million in sales, as products being developed could go through different companies subject to the tax.
You've got a product that starts with raw materials, it then moves to a manufacturer, potentially a packaging company, a distributor, and then a retailer, and finally you, the consumer. At every step, it is potentially subject to this 3% tax. The end result there is you paying higher prices for the same goods and services you were previously buying.
Now, there was a lot of discussion about how Measure 118 could impact state revenues. Coming up on KZI 9 News 5, we'll break down those questions and how both sides responded. Reporting in Springfield, Albert James, KZI 9 News.